Hi guys, in this video I'll be sharing how to earn passive income as a web designer. If you're looking to earn guaranteed income as a web designer, this video is for you. I'll be sharing with you my favorite ways for getting started with this, how much you can charge your clients every month for this, the best ways for you to go about it, how much work's required, and what sort of services you're going to offer for this. Also, if you want to check out jameslittle.co, that's where I share my latest videos as far as growing your web design and development agency. So let's get started. Hi guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is James Little and I help web design and developers grow their freelance or agency business. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the best ways to get started with earning passive and recurring income as a web designer. So the first thing to really understand is that there's a lot of different ways to earn web design and development recurring income with your clients. Now, the best way really to get started though is a no-brainer for existing clients and for any new website that you're building. I would definitely recommend you get started with this. So what I recommend is website maintenance packages. Now, these are some things that are very easy to sell to your existing clients, and all it really includes is things you're most likely already doing but you're not charging for. When I was first getting started, I wasn't necessarily charging for these things, and it was awkward because it would be small changes on websites and I wouldn't really be sure how can I charge for something that's so small but it's still quite a persistent thing that you get annoyed by clients if they're kind of expecting free work. And the website maintenance retainer is the best way to solve this. Not only that, it's a perfect way to get started and dip your feet into the water of having recurring income, which ultimately means you're going to have ongoing income where every month you're not going to need to necessarily go out and find new work, which at the end of the day reduces a lot of stress knowing that all of your bills are being covered before you've taken on any new projects. So what is a maintenance retainer? So as the name suggests, a maintenance retainer is really a package which keeps a website up to date, safe, and allows the client to request any sort of content changes or updates to pages or text or copy, depending on what sort of requirements the client has. Now, specifically, what does a retainer include? It's things like plugin updates, WordPress core updates if you're using a WordPress site, security checks, so you can use a CDN like Cloudflare for that. Also, things like automated backups. And then, as mentioned before, having content updates. So there are different levels of pricing as well, as far as the structure and what sort of work is required in each maintenance plan is concerned. And so what I would say is that there's different tiers, and based on the tiers, it's going to be increasing levels of work that you're providing for your clients. So on the very basic tier, I wouldn't recommend charging anything less than $99. And that would still include everything just mentioned before, but just a very small amount of it, and looking to do most of that automatically. Also, the one thing I didn't mention is that I would also recommend including web design, web hosting in part of that retainer. And when you're going through that with your clients, it's a very clear process to say, these are all the inclusions here, the things I just mentioned, plus also web hosting as well, and just explaining a little bit about the website hosting. So back to the pricing. As far as the pricing is concerned, definitely start on the low tier at the very minimum at $100. You can work your way up to say $250 or $300 or even $500 a month, depending on what sort of work or the level of requirements that they have on a consistent basis. If there's any additional work that goes outside of that scope, then you can charge hourly for that. And just to wrap up on that talking point of the pricing, so let's say you've got 3 tiers. The first one might include 1 hour of maintenance, the second 3 hours, and the third maybe 5 hours of maintenance per month as far as custom work goes. The other things like automated backups or security checks or plugin updates or WordPress updates can be done very quickly or automatically. So you just need to really go in and check to make sure it's fine, or have notifications set up to make sure that there's any sort of issues automatically being notified to your team or to yourself. So how do you sell your website maintenance packages? The best way to sell your maintenance packages is, firstly, if you've got existing clients, then simply inform them that you've got these new maintenance packages and that you're now offering them as a service to your clients. And secondly, if you've got those existing clients and maybe they're not taking you up on that offer, the next time someone asks you, hey, can I get a small change? say yes, that's totally fine, but we need to run through our maintenance packs now. They start at $99 a month, or whatever price you've sort of set for those as the base tier, and then explaining the benefits of them. That's a very easy way. It's a very easy sell for existing clients. They already trust you. They already like the work that you're doing most likely, and it's going to keep you having a constant connection with them. So that's for the first type of way to sell it. That's to existing clients. Now to new clients, the way that we provide this as far as selling goes is that when we're in the selling phase of a project or server costs, then we will be saying, like, say the price starts at from $300 a month, which includes website hosting, where you're not even necessarily selling it. When they see the large number of the fixed price project, and then they see a small amount, like say $300 a month for maintenance, it's an easy sell. They know that they've just made an investment in their website, and to keep it up to date with the latest upgrades already installed, or things that if they ever want any changes, then they obviously know they're going to have to pay something. And if you're upfront about it at the start, it's going to make that whole process seamless when you finish off the project, hand things over and deploy live. It's really sending them their final invoice, and along with that, you're sending them to a credit card form which allows them to put in their card, and it's going to be a monthly subscription that they're allowed to sign up for. Cool, so that brings me to one of the last points, which is really how do you actually charge these to your clients? So what I use and what we use in Simplex Software is we use Stripe, and we also use PayPal. So Stripe is a free payment gateway which you can sign up for in pretty much any country now, and it allows you to really easily capture credit card information and sign people up to subscription products. So you can use either, you can build out a custom form yourself, you can use different form integrations, or what they've recently launched is, I think in the last month, they've launched a custom checkout page where you can very easily spin up a custom payment form where it will be for one particular person for their specific price for a specific time. So you can say it's $100 a month for this person's email for that every month as a rebill. And you just send them over the link. They'll get a credit card form, and then once that's sent over to them, they can enter in all their details. Everything gets handled automatically. They get automatic emails when they get charged. You'll receive the money into your bank account, and it's very easy to get started. The other one which is worth mentioning is PayPal. PayPal has an easy way to set up subscription products as well. You can simply send over people to a link to your subscription product. They can enter in their details, and then they'll be charged on an ongoing basis. So that basically wraps up my favorite way for having recurring income as a web designer developer. As mentioned, there's also other options like SEO, paid ads, social media, online review management. These things can all be done, and I'll cover these in a later video. Let me know below as well if you're currently charging anything for maintenance, what you're charging, what's included in those services. I'd really love to know. Also, if you got anything out of the video, make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. It's really going to help my channel grow. And make sure you check out jameslittle.co for the latest videos that I'm uploading and all the information I'm sharing about how to grow your web design business. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.